If you're a beginner figure skater and you're debating whether you should do private lessons or a group course to improve your skating, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to break down which one I think is the best route for you to progress the most and is most cost effective as well. Obviously, it's completely up to you. Everybody makes different decisions on their ice skating journey, and I'll just talk about what happened on my ice skating journey many years ago. So yeah, and then you'll be able to have a good understanding of what is the best route for you. Hey, I'm Mia. I'm a figure skater and I've been skating for nearly 20 years now. So I have a lot of experience in learning how to ice skate. On this channel, I talk about everything ice skating related and do ice skating tutorials as well. So if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, then stick around. So today's topic is all about group lessons versus private lessons. So the first thing I want to talk about is why you actually need a coach at all. Because I see online all of the time, like people are like self-taught ice skater, and that's really good. Like you can get so far with that. But I think like if you really want to progress in your ice skating and as well like progress quickly, then having a coach is definitely one of the best things that you can do. So for me, like you can watch so many tutorials online, and you can go to the rink and practice yourself. And whilst it's really, really good to watch your tutorials and stuff like that, sometimes when you actually are practicing, you're not aware of what your body is doing. And if you've just got somebody to say like, oh, if you just hold your arm back or hold your leg in a certain position, and then whatever you're trying to do actually works, or you just need to bend at this point in time, you're bending too early or too late, and that can save you absolutely like hours and hours and hours in learning how to ice skate. So whilst you can learn so much from tutorials, and I think like that is one of the best ways to learn. Like when I first started skating, there wasn't a lot of tutorials online like there is now, and I just think like if you can watch like as much as you can save so much money because you've already got like a really good understanding of what you're trying to achieve. So I think like there is so many good things about just watching online, but you do need a coach, especially like you might see something online and you might not be ready for it. And then if you just go for it, you could really hurt yourself as well. So that's another good thing about having a coach. So let's talk about group lessons. So group lessons are such a good way to get into ice skating because I think it gives you like a really good understanding from A to B why group lessons are amazing. So group lessons are so good because they're a lot cheaper than private lessons. Private lessons can really add up. They're also really good for kids. So if you've got a kid that wants to get into ice skating, group lessons are really, really good because there's often a lot of children on the courses. So, but that's obviously that can be a downside that if you're an adult skater trying to learn how to skate and you're doing a group course, that it can be it can be quite hard because it can be off-putting when you're surrounded by children, and especially like kids learn really fast, and sometimes like that can put you off as well, because you can see like, oh, why is this 5-year-old kid better than me and progressing faster than me? So yeah, just be aware that oftentimes, and like sometimes rinks do adult only courses, which is so good. So if you can find an adult course, that would be even better. But yeah, just be aware that a lot of children do the group courses. So with that said, group courses can also be really good because you've already got a set of friends to go to the rink with. And that's like a really nice thing. So like so good for socializing. You can just meet so many different people from all different like walks of life at the rink. Like I've met like so many random people. And obviously like all of my best friends are all skaters too. So most group courses are structured from the very beginning, like stepping onto the ice, like how to step on safely, how to get going, how to fall, how to skate backwards, like how to skate on one foot, all of the basic like beginner things that you need to know. And then it works up through stages. So you'll move on to the next level, then the next level, and it'll get progressively harder. And that will take you to being able to do jumps and spins. So in the UK, there's two different types of courses that are mainly about. So the course that I did when I first learned how to skate was Skate UK, and that's British Ice Skating's Learn to Skate course. And you can also do a Planet Ice if you skate at a Planet Ice rink, and they have their own course, which is, I think it's Skate Excellence. And it's very similar. It's the same kind of structure. You're moving through your levels, and it's taking you from the beginning to being able to actually skate on your own. So it just depends on your rink which course they actually do. And a lot of these courses, like I know the Skate UK one runs in like a batch of 6 weeks. So you'll do one level for 6 weeks and you'll move up to the next one and the next one. So the downside for doing a group course is if you just can't do one thing on your level, you might not pass it and you might have to resit like the full 6 weeks again. It just depends on how your rink does it. And I've heard a lot of people complaining, saying like, oh, I've passed, I can do everything on my level, but I've got to wait till the end of the 6 weeks before I can move up to the next level. So that can actually hold you back in your skating. And as well, like you're paying for the course. So if you can already do something and you're not learning anything, it's kind of like a waste of your time and your money. So just bear that in mind if you are doing the group courses. It just depends on how your rink runs it, because like some courses or some coach, like it can even just depend by a different coach. It can say like whether they're happy for you to move on and learn another thing whilst the rest of your course, like whilst everybody else is learning a certain other skill that you can or you can't do. So it really just depends, and that's one of the good things about having private lessons instead, is that it's more tailored towards you. Whereas when you're doing a group course, it is just, this is what you're learning, and we've got 6 weeks to learn that, or however long your course is. So one of the best things about doing the group course for me, I was like 12 when I did the group course, and I made so many friends. So yeah, a lot of people's dads actually end up doing group courses and taking up ice skating. So when I did it, I remember like we'd met, like I'd done it with my sister, and we met like so many friends, and then like one of the boys' dads was doing it as well. So it's like, it's such a nice thing because you meet so many people and you've got something that's already in common. Everybody is on the struggle bus learning how to ice skate. So let's talk about private lessons. So currently I now do one-to-one lessons with a coach. So I think at my stage of ice skating, doing a group course isn't really possible because it's more tailored towards beginners. So once you have passed the Skate UK course, your next major step is to do private lessons. But you can do private lessons from stepping onto the ice as a beginner. So the best thing, if you're a bit nervous, maybe you're scared of falling, you would just want somebody there with you to build your confidence. Like having a one-to-one coach is so much better, and doing one-to-one coaching is more tailored towards you. So if you can do everything on, say, for example, level 4, but you just can't do one of the skills, you can be practicing things from other levels and they'll be able to teach you that. And then whilst also working along that one skill that you just can't get. So you're not being held back. And obviously you've got the coach just looking at you. So they can say, oh, your knee's not bending, your arms are not in the right place, your head's not in the right place. So they can really spot what you're doing wrong a lot better than if they've got 10 other people to teach. So one of the things about private lessons that is their biggest downside is that they're so expensive. I think like most figure skaters, like the majority, other than Ice Time, the next biggest thing is that you've got coaching that is just super expensive. So for me, at my rink, I think coaching is from 11 to £15 for 15 minutes. So that's like nearly £1 a minute. So it's really expensive, but I think it's definitely worth it because you're gaining so much. Like you've got that person's like knowledge from years and years and years, and they're just like fixing all the problems that if you was just practicing on your own, it would just take you hours. And as well, it's also really nice to have somebody that's like supporting you and supporting your journey, learning to ice skate, because I think it's hard. It's really hard to learn how to ice skate. And there's moments where like things are really good, you're progressing, but then there's times where you're not progressing and you just need somebody to pick you back up and make sure that you keep going. So if you want to compare the cost of your group lessons to private lessons, one thing to try and add into your equation is if you are a really strong skater or you're naturally like pick things up really easily, think about the cost that you're saving if you did do private lessons, if you get stuck on a level. So say if you was doing like a 6-week course and that course is like 30 or 40 pound, and then you can't move on, so you've kind of wasted that money, whereas if you was doing a private lesson you could have just smash that level out in one lesson. So, and sometimes coaches also, if you've got a friend that's the same level as you, you can do your your lessons together and then split the cost. So that only really works out though if you have got somebody that's the same level and is happy to skate at the same time as you. So what to do if you want to learn how to ice skate but you just cannot afford it? Private lessons, group lessons, like it is expensive. There's obviously so many other things as well that you've got to pay for in ice skating, like your skates, your boots, your sharpening. I'll do a video breaking down like all the costs of everything ice skating related because it does add up. So yeah, if you can't afford lessons, and the best thing that you can do is one is like get on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, like searching for whatever elements you're trying to achieve and just learning as much as you can, because you can learn so much from online. And then when you're at the rink, if your rink allows it, is to film yourself practicing these skills. So then you can go back and you can compare, like, okay, this is what it should look like, this is what I look like, and you can try and spot the mistakes that you're making yourself, because you can fix a lot of problems with that. And the more you progress, you can kind of, you know what to do sometimes, but you just can't physically do it. So you can use that as a really good base to try and fix some of your problems, and try and like coach yourself. Also, if your ice rink does allow you to film, it's really nice because you can have like footage from when you very first start ice skating to like where you are now, and even just like seeing yourself like a year down the road, you can see like how much progress you've made. So that is a really nice thing to do if your rink will let you film. Sometimes they'll let you film, but not like whilst filming on the ice. So maybe you could have someone film from the side. So here are my recommendations for you, whether you should do group lessons or private lessons. If you're a kid or you have children who want to get into ice skating, I would say the best thing you can do is just start with a group lesson. And just see how they go, because as well, like some kids start ice skating and then they don't stick with it as well. So obviously you don't want to spend too much money in the beginning. But yeah, kids, like, they make so many friends on group courses, so I would recommend that for them. And if you're an adult skater, I would really recommend one-to-one lessons, even though it is more money. And you can start with group courses just to see how you feel, just to test and pick up like a few tips. And often you can meet a lot of the coaches through the group lessons as well, so you can see who you click with the most, because certain coaches explain things in different ways. So you might really like one of them and decide like, oh, that's the person that I want to do my private lessons with. But yeah, I just think if you're an adult, and you've got the money to spend, it's much better if you can do one-to-one lessons, because yeah, it's just easier and you can just focus on yourself, just you and the coach. Because as well, like sometimes it can be distracting when you've got like 10 other people asking questions, and like sometimes people say like that when they're talking about the lesson rights, and then you get confused about yours, and yeah. So if you have private lessons, you can just focus on you and your coach. So another thing to remember is that you're not locked into either of them. So you can actually, you can start with your group course, do like 6 weeks, and then if you're not happy with that, then you can move to private lessons, or vice versa. You can do private lessons and then you can move to group courses if that's not working out for you. My biggest tip from this video is, if you can't afford to do private lessons or group lessons, is make sure that you can try and film as much as you can, and just try and watch yourself back and see where you're going wrong and try and coach yourself. But obviously, I'm like, nothing compares to having a coach watching you. Yeah, you just, if you want to progress through the levels and throughout into being able to do like your double jumps, or if you want to do synchro, or if you want to do after your Skate UK levels, there's the British ice skating other levels, like the national levels and the seal tests, and you will need a coach for them. So if you want to move up, then you do need to get a coach. But yeah, So that's everything I can tell you about group lessons versus private lessons. So for me, when I first started skating, I did group lessons. I made it all the way through my group course. And then once that was finished, I skated on Friday night disco sessions for quite a while. And then eventually I came back and I did private lessons, and I'm still doing private lessons to this day. So obviously they do work, and yeah, I would recommend private lessons if possible, but obviously just try different things and see what works for you. So I hope this video helps, and yeah, remember to like and subscribe if you want more ice skating related content.